FragWatch here. I'm Hano, and this is my initial impressions, mid-review, and review of the Locus Kurai version 2. It is what I'd consider a hybrid pad. It's a speed pad for sure. It's on the slower end of speed pads, but it is definitely a speed pad. It is rough, very rough to the feel, to the touch, very rough. The edge stitching is good. It does come up higher than the actual surface, which is weird. The surface is probably 3 millimeters. I mean, it's very thin. There's really just a little bit of give, maybe a millimeter of give, and I am putting in so much force that your mouse is never going to put in that much force. So no 3D. We're going X and Y axis here, right? Would I recommend this pad right now? No. I think it has a lot going for it, though, as far as hybrid speed pads go. It's pretty good quality. I hate that the edge stitching comes up higher. It really started to chafe my arm. Oh, and you can see right there, my biggest gripe, this thing does not stay in place. Like, this was slip sliding all over my desk. I went to a Landon because of its small size. I brought this and the Memoria, and the Memoria was sticking better than this, which is really sad because that mouse pad is just like, it's on an ice skating rink the whole time you're using it. This is not a pad I'd recommend. I'll try and keep this pretty short and sweet. You've heard the rub test. You're gonna rip your arm to shreds. You can probably see right there already. This thing rubbing my skin raw. Here's some skate tests. Let's see how far that glides. It's going to torques the other way with this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Must have thrown it weird. So, I did not perform well on this pad at all, both at home and at LAN. I'm used to control pads. Going to a speed pad was a difficult change. And I did my testing for this mouse pad in 5 separate stints that were each probably a day at most of use. So I probably put in 30 hours on this pad total, but it was spread out really far, so it was really hard to adjust each time. So maybe not the most fair review to this pad, however, I do think this is a good outing by Locus, and you can find their mouse pads and stuff. They're kind of a new company at locus.gg. And they have some cool colorways. I'd like to see them come out with a better backing. So advice, Locus, better backing that adheres to more surfaces. I played on a wooden table, LAN table that did not have laminate or coating on it or anything, and it was a terrible experience. I played on a standard plastic LAN table, terrible experience, and on my desk it sticks better. It's almost laughable. It sticks better, but it's still slip and slide, man. Let's work on that. This stitching needs to come down really bad. This hurts. Unless you're planning your arm, which I do when I'm playing greased up competitive mode, right? Really locked in. If you're doing any of this, or it's rough. It is really abrasive on the skin. The consistency of the pad also, I don't know whether it was just my brain over all my testing on this, but I felt it was not consistent. Is this a pad I'd recommend right now? No. Is it a company I think could make good pads? Yes. Is it a pad that I think has promise maybe 1 to 2 iterations down the line? Yes. Do they have cool colorways? Yes. Yeah. That's all for this. This is the Kurai version 2 by Locus. And check them out. Cool colorways. Might be a good upcoming company. I do not recommend this pad. I repeat, do not recommend this pad. Thanks, guys.